Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have just a fun kind of lighthearted tag video. This is the Would You Rather makeup tag, and it was started by Kelly Gooch. She actually tagged me to do this. A lot of these questions are like really heavy hitters, and I am gonna have to just answer them on the fly, because if I don't, I think I'll just end up overthinking them and I won't be able to answer because there's some hard ones in here. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first question, would you rather have a bad base or bad eye makeup? Man, I think I would rather, oh gosh, how bad are we talking? Because like if my eye makeup was kind of like wearing off or like creasing, that's not that big of a deal to me. But I really cannot stand like when my base is like dry or like moving around on my face or breaking apart. Like that's not for me. So I think I would probably rather have bad eye makeup and at least have my base and my skin look nice. I mean, both are pretty bad, but if I had to choose one, I think I'd prefer to at least have my like foundation and everything look good. Okay, the second question, would you rather wear a neutral eye for the rest of your life or a neutral lip? I think I'm gonna go with a neutral eye because I think I prefer on myself like a really bold lip, kind of like what I did today. I love a bold lip, and I feel like you can kind of dress up the eye look however you want with a lip color. So, but I do enjoy like kind of playing around with eye makeup and using color on my eyes, but I definitely kind of prefer neutral eyeshadows anyway, and I always love being able to kind of dress it up with a bright color. And I feel like if it was ever a day where I didn't want to wear like a colorful lipstick, I would just go without lipstick, because as long as that's allowed, because I think my lips are already kind of nude as it is, so I'd rather have the flexibility to like play around with a bright lip color when I am wanting to play with color. Okay, number 3, would you rather wear the wrong these are such hard questions, Kelly, like, oh my god. Would you rather wear the wrong foundation shade or no foundation at all? I think I'd rather wear no foundation at all. Like, there's just nothing worse than like an orange face. Unless it was, I don't know, I mean, I've definitely made the wrong foundation shade work, and if it was too light of a shade, I think I wouldn't necessarily mind that. But it's when the shade is too dark that just looks wrong. So I think I would go with no foundation. I would definitely want to invest more in my skincare. Like, I'd probably be willing to spend a little bit more on like really good skincare if that was the case. I already do try to like pay a lot of attention to my skincare products, but I think if that were the case, I'd want to like really try to like perfect my skin with my skincare, because I would definitely miss foundation, but I think I'd rather not wear foundation than have like the wrong shade of foundation on my face all the time. And that kind of just goes back to having a bad base. Like, I'd rather, if the base looks bad, then everything else looks bad on top of it no matter what. Question number 4, would you rather give up primer or setting spray? Okay, this one's easy. I think I would rather give up primer because I don't even wear primer that much anyway. I haven't really found any primers that I feel like have just like changed the game for me. I have primers I like, but I just haven't really, there are none that I feel like are really super necessary for me, but I love my Pixi Glow Mist, and I mean, that's not really technically a setting spray, it's more of like a finishing spray, but I'm assuming we're just talking about like any kind of makeup finishing or setting spray here. I would have to keep my setting spray because it's a step that I really enjoy. I don't do it all the time, but I definitely do it more than I wear primer, so that was an easy one for me. Okay, question number 5, this is the one that really got me. Would you rather not wear makeup for a year or not drink coffee for a year? Okay, so I love coffee. I drink coffee pretty much every day. I just really enjoy the act of drinking coffee. But I think I would rather give up coffee just for a year. It's just a year. I think I could survive giving up coffee and still having makeup, because makeup is just it's such an important part of my life. I don't wear makeup every day, but I do just love sitting down and putting on makeup. It just makes me so happy. So I think I'd have to give up coffee for a year, but I would definitely look forward to the end of the year. That's for sure. Question number 6. Okay, this one, I think I know the answer to this one. Would you rather have only 60 seconds to do your daily makeup routine or have to do a full glam 1-hour transformation every time you do your makeup? I think I'd rather do the full glam 1-hour transformation, because There are definitely days where I do like really quick makeup, but the times that I really get into it and enjoy it, it's when I'm sitting down and just like getting really creative and having fun and trying a bunch of different products, and I can even spend a long time on just a simple like no makeup look and still have fun with it. So I think I'd rather have to spend an hour every time, because I really like, you know, taking my time with it and not having to rush through my makeup. So I think I'd rather just not wear makeup at all on certain days and then get to do the full glam 1 hour thing when I'm really feeling like it. And I think that I would probably end up wearing makeup just like a few days a week instead of every day, but that's kind of what I do now anyway, so I would be okay with that. I don't think I usually take a full hour to do my makeup even when I'm doing like a full glam look. I'd say I usually take around 30 minutes. Like I think today for like this kind of a look, this wasn't a very complicated look, but I usually take like 30 minutes, so an hour would be kind of a stretch, but I definitely wouldn't mind taking that much time because makeup is just fun. Question number 7, would you rather only use mattes or only use shimmers? Shimmers, this is easy, definitely shimmers. I rarely do like an all matte eyeshadow look, and I don't even really mind wearing a little bit of shimmer in the crease. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I usually do wear matte shadows in the crease, in the outer corner, and that kind of thing, but I think I could still get by with like some shimmery shadows in the crease, and I'd be okay with that because I just love like a really bright shimmery lid shade. That is like what I live for. So I think I'd have to go with shimmers, and I'm assuming this means face products too. I do like kind of a dewy base these days as opposed to a matte base. I'm really not about the matte foundation life right now. So I think if we're talking just like dewy and shimmery versus matte everything, I would really prefer the shimmer and dewy kind of a look. And I really like a nice dewy kind of wet looking highlight like today. Wearing my Becca Champagne Pop, which I like cannot stop using. And I kind of like a little shimmery blush now and then. I like kind of like the juicy cheeks look. So yes, that was an easy one for me. Definitely shimmers. Give me all the shimmers. Okay, this one's really hard. Would you rather not do makeup for a year or never watch another YouTube video ever again? I just realized it says never watch a YouTube video ever again. I thought it would be for a year, one or the other, but I would have to say I would rather just not wear makeup for a year than have to give up YouTube forever, because I love YouTube so much. I watch it every day. I don't think I would enjoy not being able to watch, especially like my favorite YouTubers. I would be so sad if I couldn't keep up with their lives anymore. I have to have YouTube. Like, I really can't imagine my life without it at this point. And I would hate to be making videos and not even be able to watch any YouTube myself. That would just be weird. So yeah, I think I'd have to sacrifice no makeup for a year. I don't know what my videos would be about for that year, but I'm sure I could think of something. Maybe I would just talk about skincare for a whole year. That'd be fun. So yeah, I can't give up YouTube for the rest of my life. There's no way. Okay, so number 9, this is the last one. One has to go, highlight, bronzer, or blush. So I have to decide which one I would give up. Definitely not giving up blush. Blush is, even if I'm not wearing bronzer or highlight, I pretty much always wear blush. I can't imagine not having blush. That would be a sad life. So it's kind of between bronzer and highlight. Some days I don't wear any bronzer and I'm fine with just like blush and highlight. Some days I don't wear any highlight and I just do blush on its own or blush and bronzer. But I think if I had to give up one of either bronzer or highlight, I would have to give up bronzer. I think. I don't want to, but I really like highlight nowadays. I used to not be that into highlight, so there probably was a time where I would have given up highlight and kept the bronzer and the blush, but I think I've kind of changed my mind a little bit, and there are definitely a lot of days where I just don't wear bronzer at all, and sometimes I'll even almost use my blush as a bronzer in a way, like I'll kind of take it up a little bit higher on the temples if it's more of like a warm toned blush. I mean, that doesn't work for every shade, but I at least have that option. Sometimes I'll even tap a little bit of blush on my nose just to give me kind of like a sun-kissed look. So I think I'd be okay without bronzer. I think I'd rather have highlight. Yeah, so I'm gonna give up bronzer. So that was the Would You Rather makeup tag. Thank you so much for tagging me, Kelly. I had so much fun with this. I would love to hear everyone else's answers in the comments. I love these kind of lighthearted videos. I think they're just fun to do every now and then, but I'm glad that I don't actually realistically have to give any of these things up because I think I would be really sad if I did. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Definitely go check out Kelly's version of this video. And if you have a channel and you want to film this, I tag you to do it. Let me know if you do film it because I would love to watch. But I think that's all for today. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.